Starlite Lanes in Flagstaff. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Handicap division there on your left is top seed Amelia LaFace from right here in Flag, having her best career event ever. Looking to win that first title, and she's off to a good start with 4 marks in her first 4 frames. She's also getting 4 pins of handicap against second seed Rashaad Jordan. Rashaad, a 2-time champ already on tour. Rashaad has 2 opens in his 4 frames, so a perfect start for Amelia so far. On the right, that's not another handicap title match. That's Paul Colyer making his big debut in the scratch division, leading the tournaments. First time he's made a scratch cut, first time leading an event. Obviously, this would be his first career scratch title. He's only got 1 other career title. It came 1 year ago to the day at Cliff Castle last year, so he is a Labor Day Sunday bowler. However, he's not a Labor Day Sunday 7-pin shooter in the 4th frame of the title match bowler at the moment. Third place finisher Tyler Hedges is having a ball trying to stay under the camera here, but I'm not going to let him. There we go. Rashaad, a solid competitor. His mom said he plans to do a lot of traveling this year. This is a good start to it. Got by a close match with Hedges, 203 to 190 in the semis. Hedges beat Jared Moncayo by a pin, 202 to 201 the match before. And Tyler beat Abby Franklin to open the finals, 210 to 168. That's where we stand in handicap. Are you leaving? Okay. Oh, but Jordan slides by that. 3-6-10 combo. And Rashaad is in heaps of trouble early on here. But a whole second half of a match can change. Paul's opponent is 9-time champ Russ Oviatt, and Russ is on a mission because his teammate and buddy Nick Devlin won his 10th title yesterday, and they have a bit of a race going on, and Russ would love to catch up with win number 10 24 hours later. Here's Jordan first in the 6th. Much better shot. There we go. Russ so tall it's hard to get his head on camera here. There he is. Russ has gone spare, open strike, spare. But 2 opens for Paul as well, so the end result is Russ manages to be up 9 with a shaky start, so he'll take that any day. Amelia just started bowling with us last season. It's by far her best career event, qualified at +80, and then with 1 game to go in the semifinals, there were 12 people that had a legitimate shot at first, let alone 5th, and Amelia threw the biggest game of the lot, a 249, to leapfrog into the #1 seed, but whiffs that 3-pin there to make her onlookers cringe, most notably the one, the only John Wilson, who's coaching Amelia up here. That's mom to the left. I still don't know who that is, the further left. We'll have to find out later on. See if she can recover right away here in the 7th. Yes, she can. There you go. Beautiful recovery. John has just been nearly catatonic this entire 8 hours. Is that? Sure, yeah. That'll be great. Big John Berg handling the heavy lifting for us. Back to Rashaad here with the strike work, and so this is an important shot. Doesn't catch the double. Russ doesn't catch the strike in the 5th. This is after looking pretty good in the last match. Russ beat Harley Swigert 221 to 202. Swigert stomped Devlin, ending his run for back-to-back wins, 274 to 166. Devlin got by Matt Swig in a good first game, 248 to 238. Well, Rashaad just saying, I don't want it, you take it right here, as he misses another relatively makeable spare. He's only got 85 through 7. So Amelia leading by 34 now with only 3 frames remaining. Colyer now in the 5th. There's what Paul has been doing all day long, en route to a +246 8-game total, and that top seed by just 3 pins over Oviatt. And for Rashaad, he's gonna run out of frames here in a hurry. That's the toughest thing he's left all game, and he's gonna go up quickly here at this 4-7-10. Tries the hook at it and gets the 2, but huge advantage LaFace right now. Colyer can basically tie this thing up here if he can catch a double shooting in the 6th. Not a bad ball. Breaks up the split in the only 6. Paul had a very refreshing answer. I asked him if he's ready, and he looked at me and said, nope. That's quite honest out of a first-time top seed bowler. It's a totally different feeling. Pretty good shot from Amelia. Get a 9 count there. Just filling a couple frames here and nothing Jordan can do about it. Paul attempts to hook the ball at the spares. Ooh, I got more customer limbo. Here we go. Customer limbo. Here we go. There it is. Very good. Nice job by Colyer at the spare. Starlite Lane's spent an awful lot of time here personally, so happy to see it in such fantastic shape. Ron Gatto, the new owner here, has sunk a chunk of change into this place, and it looks great. What once was John's Pro Shop, it's now the kitchen. Before John's Pro Shop, it was a kitchen, so it's back to where it started. Looking great. Happy to be here. Whoa, that ball wasn't looking so great. Wide right on the spare, so she drops a lot of count and just leaves the faintest glimmer of hope for Rashaad in that scenario. Oviatt leads by 8, spare working in the 6th. Oh, man. Can't throw it much better than that, and solid 9s. Russ, a factor everywhere these days, doing great in the adult events. You're allowed to sort of have the best of both worlds in the way bowling's set up these days. Oh, and Amelia makes the spare to shut the door back down. Boy, 3 spare normally isn't a good thing, but that's just about enough. Rashaad can strike out for 154. Amelia would gut her out for 135, so that striking out doesn't appear to be happening right now. Well, if it's second, it's a heck of a run. He didn't have that good a day yesterday, and obviously a wonderful day today. Get him a little momentum going into the early part of the season. He's just not happening in the title match. Whenever they bowl a low game in the title match, you always remind these web viewers just how much they did to get to this title match. Plus 76 after 7 through a clutch 214 to get into the number 2 seed. Second out of, 30 some odd bowlers today? Not so bad. Beautiful shot from Oviatt. Oviatt actually has an extra strike you don't see on the scoreboard because he snuck in an extra practice ball thinking the match had started already. Let's see if he needs to play that one later. Were you not on? There's a spare for him. There's a big shot for Colyer. You're out of here. Thank you so much for taking that. Great job again, buddy. I said one box. Paul's got the uber tough 2478 and he makes it. Wow. Toughest spare in the lane. He covers it up.
Should be noted I was 240 on the Thursday game.
Thank you, Matt Sweet. And Amelia's got herself a victory lap. John Wilson can finally relax. I don't know what that's going on right there. It's a very nice win, John. Her coach. Proud family there catching this moment. 2 first-time champ. Who needs that spare when you're already up by 50? There you go. Welcome to the Winners Club, Amelia. John is way happier than Amelia. It's not even close. There we go. You can catch Paul too here in an important moment. Doesn't get the 8 up. Go ahead. You're fine. Thank you. You're fine. No worries. There's the hugs. We know you're fine, guys. Thank you. Would eventually come. Busy center here in flag. They're coming in. So Paul right now, as it stands, is 112 through 7, which is good to trail by only 12. Well, that was a super tall guy. I couldn't get over him. No problem with the 8 pin for Colyer. But Russ a chance to put a hammerlock down on this match with that strike working and lurking up here in the 8th. This lady got her revenge over Bree and won the women's series today. Bree and Rachel split 1-1 in this weekend's matches. This guy's a sponsor. You can stay on camera as long as you want. Are you okay, John? Do you need a stiff whiskey sour or something here? Are you all right? Oh, we need a ball too.
Let's see.
Russ, obviously an experienced player, taking a lot of extra time in this shot. Lesson for the youngsters yet again. You just get up there and throw it. Mind and body set to throw this ball. Wow. I don't think he hated it off his hand. I just think that lane's a little touchy for him right now. He could have left a lot worse than just a 10. Great job, man. Congratulations. Clickety clack for you.
Clickety.
120. You got yourself a hike right today.
Tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course.
They're waiting. I can't stay complete too long.
That's a good thing when it takes that long. So you got something to get excited. That's right. There you go. Thanks. Russ crushes that 10 pin. That is quite the deadwood for Russ. He's happy to take that extra time to gather himself for the 10th frame here. Oh, 9th frame on it. Boy, this match is grinding to a halt. Here's what's going on. Gee whiz. Congratulations, young lady. Hey, do the thing you did before for the camera. That girl. There you go. Very nice. There you go.
W is a W, right?
You betcha. Better believe it. Okay, Oviatt leads by 12. Both bowlers spare working. So anybody's game. Russ finished only 3 pins behind Paul after 8 games. Second day of a long dual squad doubleheader. Will he catch up to his buddy Nick? 10 titles. That's an elite level with us. So few have ever won 10 times. High again on back-to-back shots. So you're constantly making educated guesses as a tournament bowler, so what Russ is going to have to figure out is whether the last 2 shots were good and you're going to have to make a move in the 10th frame, scary, or whether he just didn't throw them as good as he had hoped to, and just try and pure it a little bit more, because he's going to be in this match. With that, she continues to blast his pins on the spares. He cannot be shut out. He can strike out for 192, and guess what Paul Colyer can strike out for, kids? 192. He's got the tougher road, though, still bowling here in the 9th. Let's see what Colyer can do in an untested situation here. Never been anywhere near this far in a scratch event. Looks good. Oh man. Quality shot. You're just praying for that ball to lean just a pinch more. As it stands, a 6-pin for him. So he drops a pin account with that as well. So now the best he can do is 181. Russ fills 20 pins in his 10th for 182. Nice job with the spare. Well, here we go. Paul bowled the morning squad, so we started bowling at 9:30 this morning. It is 7:30 p.m. now, so 10 hours later, Paul's down to 1 frame for A whole bucket of cheese. Reach down and throw your very best. Oh, stay tuned for the award presentation. Absolutely. I might have to give you an award. Here we go. Oh, Brooklyn. Well, he stood up on that ball. He'll easily see it when he watches it back on tape. He reared up at the foul line. That always causes the ball to go right of target when you're a lefty. And fortunate to get 9 out of it, really. Very important that he goes spare strike if he can to force Russ still to mark. No problem with the spare. 10 here fills him for 170, which is exactly what Russ has with 9 out. I don't honestly expect Russ to miss any 9 count that he happens to leave, but you want to just let your opponent know, hey man, you still got a little pinch of work left to do. Win or lose, what a boost this must be for Paul. Whenever you move up to scratch, you're hard to not have a little bit of self-doubt. Say, am I ready for this? Am I good enough? You certainly are, Paul. That's a nice ball. Oh, get that 9-pin over. Yeah, just not a lot of carry in the title match. You know, there's obviously less play on the left side. When they finally start to do breakdown, you hard to stay on top of the moves that way. 9 pins on this ball is a win, and he's a 10-time champ. Anything less than 9 on this ball, and Russ would have to spare it to win. Keep in mind, he's gone 8 counts his last 2 shots. His 10 hours of work come down to this next toss of the bowling ball. Ten titles, baby. His teammate said it, and it is the truth. Boy, so in back-to-back days, we have ASU bowlers join the 10-time champion club. Maybe some more of these guys will be by the end of the season. I'm looking at you. I'm saying hi to you. He wasn't gonna miss that if he had to make it. I guarantee you right there. 10 wins for us. We are way over our time, so we will say goodbye and congratulate him, her, him, her, him, them, and them, and them, and them, and Matt. And we'll see you next time.